now we're finding out that it's actually the reverse, that we should actually be not doing any of it. What do you think?
On Greg Gutfeld's show, the #1 show in late night television, they got another late night guy, the probably one sane guy in all of late night, Bill Maher, showed up to the Fox studios, right? So think about that. Lefty, liberal Bill Maher shows up to the Fox studios, and dare I say he repeated a little Dave Rubin 2017.
Bill, we were told that if we didn't transition kids, we had blood on our hands. And now we're finding out that it's actually the reverse, that we should actually be not doing any of it. What do you think?
I like girls. No, I mean, I was talking about this on my show last week. I mean, we are the outlier now, the United States. It's so funny the way sometimes the woke stuff, and I always try to make this point that liberalism is not, the same thing as woke. Woke, they would like to think they're an extension of liberalism. I'm an old school liberal. They're not. It's very often the opposite. And they think they're going so far in the right direction, and it actually turns out that they're in the wrong direction, and they've actually reversed it, because most of the countries in Europe now, England, the Scandinavian countries, the ones we used to always be able to say, well, look what the liberal countries are doing. They're all reversed themselves on this. They don't do the puberty blockers anymore. They don't do this stuff because of studies like this. And America is just doubling down on this stuff. So we are the outlier country on this stuff. And look, there's always a sensible middle ground. That's what I'm always trying to find. Now, is there such a thing as trans? Of course. There are sometimes people who are, let's just say, there's a mix-up at the factory. And you don't feel in your head the way you do in your body. But some of this is also just a TikTok challenge that got out of hand.
All right, so you guys get it. The left is no longer liberal. There is a famous video on the internet somewhere, Why I Left the Left by Dave Rubin, PragerU video with about 50 million views, explaining that from 2016. Now, it's always great when people start getting there. The reason I'm showing you that clip is not because he said something so amazing, right? We've all heard this before, and we all see him going in that direction. The reason I'm showing you that clip is there he is at Fox News, sitting with Dana Perino, Fox host, who used to work in the George W. Bush administration, with Greg Gutfeld, with Dr. Drew, who I would say he's also an old school liberal, but largely has found common cause with people on the right at this point. And Bill's being treated with complete respect. He's getting laughs, and he's getting applause breaks and everything else from the audience. And now think about it. If Bill was to go on a panel show on MSNBC, imagine how he would be treated not only by the audience, but by the other hosts. And it would not be, he would not be treated well. And we all know that, right? Imagine if he sat down with the ladies of The View. He would not be treated well. So my challenge for Bill, or for the other people that are in Bill's position, is, so at the end of the day, are you going to acknowledge the same set of problems that the conservatives acknowledge? Are you going to sit with these people and be treated respectfully and friendly? And him and Greg have become friends, which is great. And then are you going to vote with the other people? And that will be the decision that Bill will have to get to. That will be the decision that his audience has to get to.